the series of HomeBuilder common questions answered quickly. Today, we're going to look at creation of contacts, that's home buyers, into the system and assigning them against lots. You can see that I have plenty of lots, and I also have a lot of them assigned to customers. The concept in HomeBuilder is that a contact is associated with a customer. The customer is the entity to which you actually sell the home, and the customer is then attached to the lot. So this relationship is a three-way link. It's actually a little simpler just to do the import. So that's what we're going to do. To start with, so we get a template layout, we're going to export the lot purchases. I'm just going to open up this Excel sheet. And against the lot purchases, I can see that I've got all of these lots defined here with all of these people entered into them. Now, what I want to do is I want to create some links between customers and lots number 48 and 49 and 50. I built these in a previous demonstration. So I'm actually going to just go down here and I'm going to enter a bit of space so that I can put these records in here. And let's copy this. It's all in phase one. And then lot 43, I'm going to copy that into here using Control C and Control V on my keyboard. 48, let's have two contacts against 48. I'll have one against 49. And then again, we'll have two contacts against lot 50. So what I'm now going to do is I'm going to if you notice, I've got a customer number here. I'm not going to provide that information. I'm actually just going to provide the contact information because that's what I know. And I'm not going to provide the contact number. I'm going to let the system determine that. So let's go ahead and create these records. So the first bar is going to be, Tammy Smith. And then we will have Joe Jackson. And then we will have Kevin Donovan, and then we'll have Matthew Yaris, and then we'll have Ford Car. Okay, what I'm going to now do is indicate, I have the option to put some addresses. I'm not going to sit and spend time doing that. I'm just going to paste this information in, and I'm going to start cleaning up the records that I don't want to bring in again. My information is, I'm just going to put all of these as Ontario, Toronto, and I'm not going to put a lot of other information in. It'd be nice if I put some emails in so you can see them created. But I don't have to complete this information. What is important here is that I have to tell the system which is my primary contact. The other thing, in my cleanup of records, I'm just going to highlight all of this stuff here, and I'm going to get rid of it all. I don't need the rest of this information. It's already in here. I just brought it in to give me a template, give me a clue about what I'm supposed to be doing. So let's make the primary address here, Kevin, and for Ford. Okay, so I've created a very simple list of information that I'd like to import into the system. Let's go ahead and close that and save it. And let's close this information. And I'm going to go back into the HomeBuilder menu, click under Reports, and I'm going to import lot purchases directly underneath the previous export lot purchases. I go find it, and it's telling me that I should have put a yes instead of a Y. So fine, okay, I can recognize that that's something that I was trying to shortcut, and the system told me about it. So let's just go into that file, I reopen it, and this time I type in yes. Rather than trying to circumvent the system, let's click on that and save, and let's see what the system does to us now. I click on the import lot purchases, I click on this to browse and open the file up, and it says, okay, I'm going to read your Excel worksheet. Let's see what it's going to create for us. And I want so what I'm expecting it to create is 5 contacts, 3 customers, and link those customers against the lots. Let's see what it did. I click into the lots. I go down to, let's start with lot 50. I open up lot 50 and I can see what it's done. Yeah, it created a customer. I told the system that Ford was my primary customer, and I can see that there are 2 contacts that have been created right here. The system for background, actually creates a third contact, and that contact is the link between the customer and the other contacts. It's just a different type of contact. It's not particularly necessary for us to go through why. It's what it creates. So right here, there we go. I can see that I've got my two contacts. This is lot 50. Let's go back one lot. I'm going to click on this button here. And there you go. That's the second one that I created, customer number 27. I didn't have to create this. I didn't have to add this name. I didn't have to create the customer here. All I had to do was run that import and the information got created. And finally, let's go back to lot 48. And I see Joe and Tanny. Clearly, I've got a spelling error here. That has been associated with the customer the system created, customer 28. If I want to, I can go into this contact and I can update it manually, or I can just go and re-import the information if I want. So if I click into the contacts, I click over here. I don't have to re-import. I can just go to this information here and say, no, it should have been Tanny. There we go. That's now put a correction into the system, and I'm happy with that correction that it put in there. Actually, I need to update the customer as well. So maybe it would have been simpler to do this using an input. But anyway, you can go ahead and create that information. But thanks for watching. Good luck with the system.